Don't you fucking dare. Don't even think about it. Removing the triple lock I'm talking about. I've heard quite a few discussions in the past 48 hours about, and always from journalists who are paid huge amounts of money, probably 500,000 a year, and some of the TV, radio and TV presenters who are on, I've heard some of these presenters are on 50, 60, or even more per month. Per month. Most of them are absolutely fucking diabolical, with one or two exceptions. I mean, I really like Nick Ferrari on LBC, the rest of the presenters on LBC, and the guy that comes on at 10 o'clock, that pontificating, disgusting individual. No names, no pack draw, but you know who I'm talking about. He spends 10 minutes of the time pontificating because he's so important. And I know so much about everything because I'm really intelligent. He's so left as well. But anyway, he's an irrelevancy to me. And most of these presenters are irrelevant. Don't you dare talk about. But lots of people in the financial industry are saying it's unaffordable and we can't afford to do it. This year we're going to get 4.8% increase with the triple lock. That's because inflation is running at around about, I think, 3.8%. That's actually higher than that, but that's an irrelevancy as well because you're going to get 4.8%. So work that out on your state pension, and that'll give you the figure. And it'll put, if you're on the very basic state pension and you've made all your contributions, you'll get around 12,450. That's just below the tax threshold of 12,450, I think. Anyway, I'm not sure. It'll be right on this border, so you'll probably get away this year without paying tax. Should you get the same increase next year, you'll be in the tax bracket and money will be taken at source. Even though there were promises by the previous Conservative government, who were a bunch of losers and fucked everything up, and that's why Labor got in with such a big majority, because everybody thought they were going to fix everything, and they're fucking everything up. But these tax threshold, they promised they would raise it. It should be raised to about 20,000. So people earning up to and below that won't pay any tax. I have never not been paying tax on my pensions, and I'm still paying them, and in fact paying more. And I even had a request from the HMRC a couple of months ago because I'd underpaid for last year. Now, I paid it. I resent paying it. You would have thought you'd get a break when you hit fucking 80, or in my case, 84. Nah. They couldn't give a shit. And as for the local council and the rates, you pay your fucking rates or you get these really shitty letters or even a phone call if you forget to make the payment as per your month, if you're doing a monthly thing. Okay? It's fucking... And the way they talk to you and treat you, they have no respect for agedness. We have no respect for the elderly in this country. Nobody gives a shit. Anyway, don't you fucking dare think about taking away the triple lock. And all you rich pontificating pricks out there, wind your fucking neck in. None of your fucking business. We're number 11 in our pension, our state pensions compared to the rest of Europe. The highest is Luxembourg. It's like £5,500 a month for a state pension. That wouldn't be too bad, would it? Anyway, but you think of the amount of tax you're going to be paying on that. Why am I dressed like Nanook of the North? Because it's cold, wet and fucking miserable. Pouring with fucking rain, blowing a fucking hurley. And I walked across from the house this morning and I got into my office. It felt like I was in fucking Barrow in North Alaska. It was freezing my balls off. So I've got the heater on, scarf on, dribbling. That's an age thing. No, it's not, because everybody dribbles. It's a very healthy thing for your teeth. And don't forget, when you do clean your teeth, don't over clean them. Twice a day is fine. Make sure you use the brushes though when you eat something. If you have a meal, go and use your brushes as I do, and you'll keep all your teeth. There, look at that. 84, and they're all mine. I'm telling a porky pie there because there's a couple that aren't, but it doesn't matter. Most of them are mine. So look after your teeth. Eat your eggs, drink your milk. Good for you. Although it wasn't in the 50s and 60s, it was bad for you, and now it's good for you. And a little bit of salt is good for you too. Everything in moderation. It's a bit like sex and all those other good things, in moderation. Some of us didn't do that. Anyway, forgot about that. It's totally irrelevant now because things have changed. What's happening in Ukraine is appalling. My heart goes out to the Ukrainians, Slava Ukraini. I support you, I always have. I'm not a great fan now of Zelensky and his begging bowl politics way, but the way he was treated again in the White House was uncalled for and unnecessary. And Ukrainians are doing incredibly well. Now, Donald Trump was played again by Putin, and Putin now got thrown his fucking toys out of the pram, and, because the meeting in Budapest is off, but he played him again. He never had any intention of going there because he's about to fly over NATO territories and he's under an arrest warrant. Not that anyone would arrest him. I fucking would have, but I'm a different kettle of fish. Anyway, now he's, to show he's still in charge, they've got these rocket drills. They say they were prepared long ago and they were testing their nuclear weapon capability. We're all fully aware of Russia's nuclear capability. It's terrifying. They could take the world out, But so can we. This is a problem. We've got them here in the UK, nowhere near as many. How many do you need? A couple of hundred? That's about it. France has got them. India and Pakistan have got them. Israel has got them, although they've never officially said they have. But trust me, they have. And of course, you've got America with a stockpile of, I don't know, thousands like Russia. It's totally ridiculous because it's mutually assured destruction. So people say to me, oh, we're looking at World War III. No, we're not. First of all, Russia's a paper tiger militarily. They're absolutely showing their lack of ability in the actual operational field. Ukraine is holding its own 3.5 years after the war that was supposed to last. That special operation was going to last, 3 weeks or I can't fucking remember. It's so long ago. I wouldn't have believed that it would still be will still be going 3.5 years later. Anyway, to all of my friends, thank you very much. And by the way, to those people who are sharing my videos, it's very kind of you, on Instagram and for some reason on YouTube as well now. And I'm getting quite a lot of really wonderful comments. I've been looking at them this morning. Some of them are really quite atrocious. You've got to have broad shoulders if you're in the streaming media. So just be prepared when you've got quite a few followers and you're going around Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. You will get some really nasty comments and really quite hurtful ones. At my age, they don't hurt. Thank you very much. But you feel free to go right ahead and if it makes you feel better, you little, hiding behind the computer, as they do, because they're always anonymous, or they've got 3 followers or something like that. Totally irrelevant to me. But thank you all to those who share, and the majority of you, I think you're all amazing, by the way. And thank you for the shares and the likes. What can I say? It's, what day is it today? Got to have a look at the date. It's the 23rd. Now, I'm going to get this right. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. Remember, I have Craft disease, so you know what that means, don't you? And it's incurable, and I suffer from it, and I've had it for a couple of years now, and sometimes it really gets to me, and some days are worse than others. But anyway, we'll battle on, and I've got some tablets I could take. Oh, you don't know what it is? Craft disease. It's look it up. It's there, I'm sure, in the medical dictionary. It means can't remember a fucking thing. First said to me when I was having a debrief a few years ago, the Challenger debrief, and the instructor was talking, and he went, regarding what were we talking about? And I looked at my colleague, I said, we were talking about the ILS approaches. He went, oh, he said, I'm sorry, lads. He said, I've just got to tell you, I've got Craft disease. And we went, oh, shit. I'm so sorry, I never realised that. I said, can you do anything about it? I thought it was something like dementia. And that's what he told us. I can't remember a fucking thing, and I've always liked that, and I just think it's funny. Do you think it's funny? I think it's funny. The new series of Slow Horses has dropped on Apple. Disappointing. Sorry, the writers are losing the plot. It's just not as good as the previous ones, and I love that series. Love you all too. Have a good day. Bye.